So today we're going to be checking out the brand new Eros Parfum by Versace. So I had no idea this was going to be coming out. If you look online, it's not on Fragrantica. It doesn't seem to be on Parfumo or any of the other fragrance websites. Yeah, it's just kind of nowhere to be found. There's not a whole lot of coverage on this one yet. Currently, from what I've seen, it's only available on 2 websites to purchase, Dillard's and Belk. Yeah, so Macy's or Sephora or any of those ones don't even have it yet either. It kind of just showed up and I ended up picking up a bottle. In fact, it's so weird because I can't even find an official note breakdown for this one. When you look on Belk or Dillard's where it is available to purchase, they don't have any notes listed. All it says on Dillard's is new Versace Eros Parfum, a fragrance that strikes you right through the heart, bearing an important message about dignity and the power of diversity. Versace Eros, now in a parfum. That's all we get. So I really don't have anything to work off of here other than just to open it up, smell it, tell you how it compares to the other Versace Eros flankers and anything else on the market. So here it is, right out of the box. You can see the bottle is exactly the same as the other Versace Eros bottles, only it says Parfum right there at the bottom. The text color seems to be the same as well, so they didn't go with a darker text or anything like that. Just Eros Parfum. This here is the 100 ml bottle size and it costs you $140, so definitely not cheap. Or actually, I'm sorry, $139. So let's go ahead, pull the cap off, spray this one on for the first time, and we will see what we get here. So Eros right off the top, minty, appley, vanilla, fresh, kind of green, of course, aromatic. Opens up with that Eros type of smell. One thing that I do notice immediately is that there is a bit more of a dense richness to it. If you go all the way back to Eros Eau de Toilette, it is super bright and minty with some of that vanilla coming in underneath giving a sweetness, but it really does open up quite fresh and airy until it starts to dry down. And for the most part, Eros Eau de Parfum is the same way, and I find it to be pretty similar to the Eau de Toilette. The main difference being that the performance has been amped up. But here in the Parfum, I am noticing a difference in smell. I'm almost picking up on some woods right away. There's like a sandalwood base in here. There's a little bit of a spiciness as well. Not really a cardamom, but I don't know, like an aromatic spicy touch in here. The original Eros is very much, in my opinion, a spring, fall, winter scent because it does have like a balance of sweetness and a freshness, but overall it is on the bubblegummy side as well. Not something that you would want to wear in the summertime. That being said, on a cool spring day or a cool fall day, it would work. Same with the Eau de Parfum. And here with this one, I'm getting a similar thing. It's definitely not going to be a warm weather appropriate scent. But I find with this one, it's almost even more appropriate for like fall into winter time, even colder weather. Because again, you don't get hit with the super minty, fresh blast at the same level that you do in the other 2 versions, not counting Flame. Flame kind of does a little bit of its own different thing as well. But this is not meant to be like Flame. It's supposed to fit in with the green bottle line of Eros. I'm getting a little bit of a powderiness, so perhaps a tonka bean, maybe there's some suede in here as well, not really a leather. I'm getting a little bit of that vanilla. There's a little bit of almost like a benzoin smell and like a feeling, like a dusty, powdery benzoin tonka bean thing going on. Again, that's just what I'm picking up off of. I don't have any notes to go off of here at the time of this video. But one thing that is for certain, if you've smelled Eros before and you spray this one on, you're going to be able to tell that it is an Eros flanker. There's no question about it. And that's a good thing. That's what I was hoping for after all, because it is a flanker. I was wanting to tie back to the original Eros, and that's what it does. However, there's just a bit more substance, a bit more focus on some base notes, some heavier, sweeter notes, rather than the top note focus in the original. That being said, it also makes this one a bit less playful, bubblegummy, and juvenile. Look, I love the smell of Eros, EDT, EDP. It's a great scent. It's no surprise why it is a bestseller and why it works very well. But at the end of the day, at least for me, in my opinion, it smells like it is geared towards the younger crowd. And I think most of us can agree on that. Now, I'm not saying that people who are older can't wear it, because that is not true. You can wear whatever you want. But I think we can all kind of say, when you smell it, it's got a bit of a a younger guy in his early 20s and below type of smell. Just something a bit more playful. And this one strays away from that a little bit. You're getting this creamy, powdery, suede, tonka bean, vanilla combination here, just giving it a true, I guess, parfum type of feel. After all, that's really what you look for in a parfum flanker and a parfum concentration, something with a lot more of a rich balance, and that's what you get here. So given the concentration of this one, I'm curious to test performance, and now that we are working into fall and winter after that, this will be a good time for me to start testing this one. I would imagine that longevity is going to be really, really good. Again, Eros Eau de Toilette, there's been talk about reformulation and all that stuff. Eros Eau de Parfum, again, it's still pretty new. As far as I know, I'm sure it hasn't been reformulated yet, although I'm sure there is speculation already. It doesn't usually take long for people to speculate performance. The Eau de Parfum performs really good on my skin, so they definitely brought back the original Eros DNA and brought back that supposed performance that was lost. So I would say the Parfum is going to have really good longevity. You know, this will probably be a 9, 10 plus hour scent, maybe even 11, 12. Because of that concentration and the fact that this is composed of some heavier notes. With that being said, I would say projection will probably be on the lower side. Again, that's because of the concentration. Also because you don't get as much of the mint apple kind of green pop off the top like you do with the Eau de Toilette and the EDP. So I would say if you're wanting a club party type of scent with a whole bunch of projection, the Parfum may be one that you'll want to test first. If you go with enough sprays, I'm sure it will project and be very strong, but I would say the overall nature of the EDT and the EDP will achieve that better, and the fact that they are a bit more fresh and bubblegummy and kind of in that direction. But I do think that this one will linger in the air longer, so while it may not give as much distance, if you walk through a room, it'll probably hang in the air and really stick around, again, because it's a richer, heavier concentration. And for me, I kind of prefer this type of performance, a Parfum. I like that it will not give as much distance and kind of stay closer to my skin, but it will leave a nice trail because that trail will smell really good in the air. So ultimately, what are my first impressions and final thoughts on Eros Parfum? I like it. It hasn't changed a whole lot from when I first sprayed it on at the beginning of the video to now, and it's been about 10 minutes. That's before this has been edited down. Obviously, it takes longer for a fragrance to transition, but usually from opening to mid, a lot of times you will see a pretty big difference, and it hasn't really changed a whole lot. It's stayed pretty linear. A bit more of the powdery sweetness, suede kind of texture, benzoin, dusty texture has come into play a little bit, but that's about the extent of the progression here. Nothing wrong with the linear scent. I'm just reporting on that to let you know just kind of how this one is developing so far, and it hasn't really done a whole lot. But it does smell really good. I like the added richness. I like the fact that it has stepped away from that super playful smell quite a bit. I'm excited to see the official note breakdown once that becomes available because I would like to see what they've put in here and what they've taken out. And I'm excited to test this one more and bring you guys a full review in the future. So are you excited to try Eros Parfum? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you have tried it by chance, let me know what you think. I would really, really like to see another Versace Pour Homme flanker. That's just me. I love the line. Got a lot of love for all of those fragrances. The original Oud Noir, Dylan Blue, I think they're great. Heck, even give us a Dylan Blue Parfum. I would be happy with that. Another blue fragrance, I know, makes you want to cringe, but come on. You know, we have Flame, we have the Eau de Parfum, and now a Parfum of Eros. I would like to see something from another line, but that's just me. If you want to get access to these videos in advance, if you want to see some vlogs, behind the scene content, bonus top 10s, and if you join the top tier, chat with me one-on-one in a private Discord and ask me anything, check out the channel memberships. It will be linked down below, or hit the join button next to the subscribe button. Big thank you to all of my channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting, and thank you for having fun with me over there. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.